project of Libby and Mackenzie, two students from North Central Michigan College. Today they'll be showing us the anatomy of the heart and some study tips. Stay tuned!
Thank you so much for that introduction, Katie. My name is Libby.
I'm Mackenzie.
And here is our heart. We have a right side and we have a left side. The right side carries deoxygenated blood and the left side carries oxygenated blood. We're going to start with the right side first. We're going to first start with the superior vena cava. The superior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood into the right atrium through the tricuspid valve and into the right ventricle. It's going to shoot up the pulmonary valve through the pulmonary artery and into the lungs.
After the blood goes into the lungs, it comes back up through the pulmonary veins, where it goes into the left atrium. It then goes through the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle, where it goes through the aortic valve into the aorta, then sends oxygenated blood to the rest of the body.
Now we're going to talk to you guys about a few study tips for the blood flow of the heart. One thing that gets confusing when remembering the blood flow of the heart is where the atriums go and where the ventricles go. The atriums are always going to be on top of the ventricles because A comes before V in the alphabet.
Another common problem that people have when learning the blood flow of the heart is whether the tricuspid valve comes first or the bicuspid valve. An easy way to remember this is that you always want to try it before you buy it. Therefore, the tricuspid valve comes before the bicuspid valve.
A common misconception that people have about the heart is that after someone has a heart attack, they should avoid exercise.
This was proven false by research that shows people who have suffered from heart attacks, who exercise regularly, are healthier and live longer than people who don't. People with chronic conditions typically find that moderate, intense activities are safe and beneficial. Now that we have finished talking to you about the anatomy of the heart, we are going to give you some good study tips.
One good study tip for anatomy is good lighting. Make sure you study in a well-lit area. It can help you stay focused on your work and it can help your eyes.
Another great study tip is repetition. Repeat everything you learn over and over again and eventually it'll stick.
Staying organized is another very important study tip. If you have time set out for studying, you know exactly what you'll be needing to study and it'll help you when it comes down to learning the material. Don't study one thing. If you take breaks, make flashcards, take online quizzes, read the chapter, it'll definitely help you instead of just focusing on one thing, because that can get pretty boring.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you learned a lot, and let's give a round of applause to our amazing instructors, Libby and Mackenzie. As they say in sign language, thank you!
Okay,